It's been 4 full days since Prajwal Revanna, Member of Parliament of the JDS from Hassan in Karnataka, slipped out of the country. Now his party, his relatives, his family want the public to believe that it was a planned trip. However, nobody is buying this rubbish because Prajwal Revanna happened to slip out just after his constituency went to the polls and just after a special investigation was set up by the Siddaramaiah government in Karnataka. Not a word has been heard from Prajwal Revanna since, and he is no small fry viewer. He is a sitting member of parliament, an elected representative, and the heir apparent of one of Karnataka's biggest dynastic political families. Prajwal Revanna is not only an elected representative, he is the elected representative of Hassan, which is a seat considered a bastion of Deve Gowda, a former Prime Minister of this country. In hundreds of videos that are now irresponsibly doing the rounds and revealing the faces and identities of victims, the horror in Karnataka continues unabated, and yet this shameless member of parliament has not said one word, not one clarification, not put out his defense, not added to the conversation. He is hiding like a coward and holidaying abroad as we speak. Remember the name Prajwal Revanna, viewer, because this is a politician whose doings and undoings have been known for a long time now. In 2019, when he became a Lok Sabha MP, it was, remember, as a JDS Congress Alliance MP that he entered the Lok Sabha. There are tweets from that time of Siddaramaiah praising Prajwal Revanna as a fine youth leader who will do Karnataka proud. The question now is, how far back do these videos actually go? These videos of sexual exploitation, manipulation, bordering on rape and torture of women. How far back do they go? Do they predate his political career in 2019? Is it really possible that the powers that be over the last 5 to 6 years were clueless about an alleged sexual predator who clearly had a predilection with manipulating, torturing, and filming women in this terrible, terrible way? As the finger pointing continues in Karnataka, as the Congress party points a finger directly at the BJP, the questions will equally be asked about whether there has been complicity for the last many years, allowing a predator like Prajwal to have a free run and victimize woman after woman, woman after woman, woman after woman, from a policewoman to a maid, to someone who worked for the JDS, to party workers, to a supporter, to voters, to perhaps even the public at large, because we don't really know how many women there actually are and how many victims. We're told thousands of videos. How many different women will actually have the heart to come forward? And remember, while Prajwal Revanna is holidaying abroad with no clarity from his party, his family or himself on whether he's going to return to India soon to face the law, and hopefully there will be some clarity on it. Remember that the identities of his victims have gone out because people have been forwarding those videos without any form of morphing or masking. And therefore, with these videos going viral completely in Karnataka, the lives and the safety of each of these women stands in danger. So I would like to appeal to the public not to share these videos and to speak to the Karnataka police directly and say, perhaps these victims need special attention at this point of time. Because the bottom line, viewer, is that a member of parliament, a member of the august Lok Sabha of this country, is sitting outside India with no word from him. We don't know if anybody is in touch with him at this point of time. He's just been suspended. Nice little, mild little touch by the JDS saying, we'll take action on him after the SIT provides its actual readings. That is where things stand right now with Prajwal Revanna. The sex tape controversy has escalated, and the JDS, like I said, has announced its suspension until the completion of the probe. But is this really enough? Here's the latest of what we know.
Prajwal Revanna sex tape row explodes. The Janata Dal Secular has suspended former Prime Minister and Party President H D Deve Gowda's grandson Prajwal until the completion of the SIT probe.
ನೀವೇನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ಎಷ್ಟು ದಿವಸದವರೆಗೆ ಅಮಾನತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು. ಇದು ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯ ತನಿಖೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಜ್ವಲ್ ಅವರ ಪಾತ್ರ ಏನಿದೆ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥ ವರದಿ ಬರೋವರೆಗೂ ಸಸ್ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ತಪ್ಪಿತಸ್ಥ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ವರದಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಸಸ್ಪೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ.
Protests over the videos erupted in Bengaluru and Hubballi, where a scuffle broke out between Congress and JDS workers. The sex tapes, allegedly featuring Prajwal Revanna, were shared widely ahead of voting in his constituency, Hassan. There are many claims around who leaked these videos. BJP leader Deve Gowda, who had warned the state party leadership against Prajwal Revanna, has pointed fingers at Karnataka Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar and his brother DK Suresh.
उसका कार ड्राइवर मेरे पास आया था. मैं पूछा उसको, आपका पास क्या है, क्या मटेरियल्स क्या है, एविडेंस क्या है, मैं पूछा. मैं वो जब बोला वो सब मेरे पास सभी वीडियो है. मैं पूछा मैं ये वीडियो सब किसी को दिया क्या? वो बोला हाँ दे दिया. वो किसको दिया? वो कांग्रेस पार्टी का एक नेता और पार्टी प्रेसिडेंट मिस्टर DK शिवकुमार, DK सुरेश, दोनों को भी दिया.
Prajwal Revanna's driver has however denied the claim by BJP's Deve Gowda.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವರ ಈ ಪೆನ್ ಡ್ರೈವ್ ನ ಕಾರ್ತಿಕ್ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನನಗೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟ, ಮತ್ತೆ ನಾನು ಬರೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆನೆ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಮುಖಂಡರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸುಳ್ಳು ಅಪಾದನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾವ್ರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಏನಂತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಬಿಜೆಪಿ ಮುಖಂಡರಾದಂತ ಮುನಿಯಾಸ್ಪುರ ಕ್ಯಾಂಡಿಡೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಪರಾಜಿತ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿ ಆದ ದೇವರಾಜೇಗೌಡರು ಬಿಟ್ರೆ.
Congress leader DK Suresh also dismissed the charge.
These videos and photos came out not in 2019. This is the issue of after he became MP, he misuses his office. In his office only has done all this, so many cases in his office only. And where Hassan district office is there he has done it, and in his residence and his farmhouse and other places.
The scandal has become a flashpoint in the middle of a heated Lok Sabha election campaign.
कर्नाटका में एक बहुत बड़ी बात निकली है कि उनके साथ जो मंच पे खड़े थे, जिनके लिए मोदी जी ने वोट मांगा, उन्होंने हजारों महिलाओं के साथ दुष्कर्म किया, हजारों महिलाओं के साथ. मैं पूछना चाहती हूं, मोदी जी क्या कहते हैं इसके बारे में? क्या कहते हैं हमारे प्रधानमंत्री इसके बारे में?
नरेंद्र मोदी जी का पूरे देश को एक कमिटमेंट है कि कहीं पर भी मातृशक्ति के अपमान को सहन नहीं किया जाना. परंतु कांग्रेस पार्टी जो हम पर आरोप लगाना चाहती है, मैं छोटी सी बात पूछना चाहता हूं, वहां सरकार किसकी है? सरकार कांग्रेस पार्टी की है. फेक वीडियो आपके ध्यान में ही होंगे क्योंकि टाइम पर रिलीज किए गए हैं, और अब तक कार्यवाही कांग्रेस पार्टी ने क्यों नहीं की?
While the political war over the sex tapes escalates, the man at the center of it, Prajwal Revanna, is in Europe, where he claims to be on a tour. With Sagaraj, Anaga Keshav and Nagarjun Dwarkanath in Bengaluru, Bureau Report, India Today.
And we've got news just coming in. DK Shivakumar, Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, has just spoken out in detail on the Revanna issue in an exclusive interview to India Today's Rajdeep Sardesai. Listen in to this excerpt.
And joining me now is Karnataka's Deputy Chief Minister DK Shivakumar to talk more on the Prajwal Revanna case. Mr. Shivakumar, appreciate your joining us. You might have heard Home Minister Amit Shah saying the BJP has nothing to do with Prajwal Revanna. The Karnataka government should act against him and they should investigate him fully. Justice should be done. Your response to what Amit Shah has said? He has effectively thrown the ball in the Karnataka court, sir.
I'm at least very happy at last he came out and responded to our issue and Priyanka Gandhi's intervention on this issue. But one thing Mr. Amit Shah ji should know that none of his state leaders has opened their mouth. Our issue is whether what Kumaraswamy has said, whether it is Kumaraswamy party or family affairs. See, NDA is a part of JDS. Whether JDS want to be with this, whether we are also, our party is committed for Nari Shakti. You know how our leaders, from the day one, we respect women on various issues. Today, the BJP Amit Shah might have said that yes, we respect women, but is the respect what is been given just keeping to them and giving the pass on the responsibility or accountability to JDS? It is not that. It is the major partner. NDA and BJP means that they are the partners of this one. Whether they want to align, they want to be with them or not to be with them, they have to decide themselves. Let them make it very clear. We want them to be very clear on this issue.
But how is the how is the BJP
partner,
responsible? The BJP is saying, how are we responsible for Prajwal Revanna? Their argument is, how are we responsible for Prajwal Revanna? He was given a ticket by the JDS, by Deve Gowda. They are your allies. Is a party responsible for who the ally chooses?
No, see, earlier Mr. Kumaraswamy has come out that there was some problem. BJP also informed us, but still my father took up the responsibility, and the BJP leaders of the local unit had written to the party president at the state level, national level, include Amit Shah, not to make an alliance with the BJP. There will be a problem later. That is what they had warned. And that has come out. That paper has leaked out. The letter has been leaked out. Knowing well the crime, knowing well the incident, which we never knew. December itself they had written a letter. And knowing well now, they tell that we doesn't know it is their party, it is their seat. They are your partners. He has agreed that they are my partners.
Sir, but are you telling me you did not know about this? This has been the talk of Karnataka for several months. Prajwal Revanna went to the Karnataka High Court in June last year and got a gag order. Are you telling me you had no idea of these videos? The buzz is that DK Shivakumar knew about it and you leaked it selectively just before the election or during the polling to embarrass the JDS BJP combined. That you also knew about these videos that were in circulation.
No. It is totally false. It was in the domain of the BJP of Karnataka unit. They knew about it. They are written a letter to it, and everything. It is their accountability, and they are responsible for it. We are no way connected to it. If I had known earlier, I would have come out on various issues. Why I should interfere with this party, and I never knew this. It is when the election commission. So are you
telling me that the Karnataka police, no one had any idea about this?
No, we never knew. I don't know about it. We never knew about it. But talks were there. Some issues there, but some personal issues. I never knew it was in this scale.
So the Congress party has washed its hands off Prajwal Revanna, say they had no clue about his doings, these manipulations, because remember, viewer, of the videos that have come out are said to be spread over the last many years, including possibly even before Prajwal actually became a Lok Sabha MP in 2019. DK Shivakumar there to Rajdeep Sardesai is saying that they had no clue. And to a pointed question about is it possible that the police over this many years would have no clue about a Lok Sabha MP indulging in borderline rape activities, victimization and torture, sexual torture of women in this manner? Could they have absolutely no clue? DK Shivakumar says that the Congress had no clue about it. I want to bring in India Today's Sagai Raj, who's live with us from Hassan in Karnataka. That is the constituency to which Prajwal Revanna belongs. Anaga Keshav is live from Hubli in Karnataka, where the JDS held its high-level meeting this morning, where Prajwal Revanna has been suspended from the party pending further action possibly. Sagai, coming to you first. The absolute first question that I want to ask you, Sagai, is what kind of tour is Prajwal Revanna on right now in Germany? What is the nature of the tour? And is there any clarity on when he's going to come back?
No, there is no clarity. In fact, the family members say that it is a pre-planned trip of him. He had booked his stay. He had booked his tickets much before the election itself. And in fact, on the day of election, on the day of polling, after completing the polling, he left Bengaluru, and the flight was around 2 a.m. 27th. So he left that day evening to Bengaluru.
So he's on a vacation, sir. He's on a vacation there.
So probably they are quite aware that the family claims it's a vacation, but what we get to learn through our sources is the senior leaders as well as the family members has advised him to leave the country because of these videos which was leaked much before the polling. Say 5-6 days much before the polling, the videos were leaked in Hassan, especially the rural areas and in the Hassan district, to ensure that he get defeated. Who has circulated the video? It is subject to interrogation, where police are interrogating further, whereas there is a counter complaint which has been registered against Nabin Gowda, who is said to be a person from Belur. They had alleged that he has morphed the video and circulated the video, stating that it was Prajwal Revanna.
Okay, stay with me, Sagai. The charges against Prajwal, I just want to summarize them for you. So you've got Sagai confirming to us that that Prajwal Revanna is abroad on a personal visit. He's not there as a Lok Sabha MP. He was under advice to get out of the country while this entire thing actually broke open in the national media. So you have a Lok Sabha MP holidaying abroad while videos of his torture, alleged torture and manipulation and victimization of woman after woman has come to the fore and now is the biggest story. Charge number 1, sexually harassed 47-year-old house help. Charge number 2, this is the FIR viewer, used pornographic videos to blackmail women. Charge number 3, flirted with victim's daughter. Charge number 4, video called a victim's daughter. Charge number 5, inappropriately touched women workers. Charge number 6, sent obscene text messages to victim's daughter. Now, this is barely the tip of the iceberg as far as what is contained in a huge tranche of videos that has very troublingly gone viral on WhatsApp, with people sharing them in the most irresponsible manner. I want to bring in Anaga in on this. Anaga is in Hubli right now. Hubli is where the JDS took that decision today to suspend Prajwal Revanna. Anaga, what does this suspension mean? It doesn't even affect him. Nothing happens to him. He's not been expelled. He's still the MP. This suspension is eyewash. This does not affect him at all.
Well, right, Shiv. And also, what's interesting is that the suspension does not have a due date. They say that, until the SIT report comes out, he will be under suspension. If proven that he is innocent, then he will be reinstated into the party. If proven that he is guilty, then he will be expelled from the party for good. Is the kind of clarity that H D Kumaraswamy gave us. And another interesting part is that in case if Prajwal Revanna does win this election, then he will continue to serve as a parliamentarianship. That's the most horrifying part of this whole matter. So he's accused of sexual violence, manipulation, toxicity, messaging kids, messaging women, married women. So he has been accused of a host of manipulation cases. And tomorrow, if he wins the election, he will be re-elected as a parliamentarian unless and until he is convicted of the crime. That's the most shocking part of this whole matter. So now, he has been suspended by the party high command. Of course, they did this to kind of save the party's image, the big Gowda empire, the grand Gowda empire of Karnataka, to save their name. After a huge backlash that came in from across the state, the Gowda family went ahead and they've only merely suspended Prajwal Revanna from the party. Another interesting point to note, Shiv, is that H D Kumaraswamy, who is his own uncle, has sort of distanced himself from the whole controversy. He says, why are you bringing my father H D Deve Gowda into this? Why are you bringing my name into this? Revanna's family is different, my family is different. So don't take our names for what Prajwal Revanna did, is the kind of, distancing that H D Kumaraswamy has maintained in this whole case.
They can distance themselves however much they want. The fact is, it's one family. They may dislike each other as brothers, but when it comes to accountability, we will ask those questions. Anaga and Sagai, stay with me for just a while longer. I just want to show our viewers about this entire controversy that's now playing out as a crossfire between the ruling Congress party in Karnataka, the opposition BJP. The Congress says it didn't receive these sex abuse videos earlier. The Congress has categorically said, we had no idea about this earlier at all. If we had the videos, we would have acted. We didn't know about the sex abuse taint in 2019, and that Prajwal's driver gave the tapes to the BJP. The BJP, on the other hand, says, why isn't the Karnataka government fast-tracking the probe? The Congress never prioritizes women's safety. The driver gave the tapes to DK Shivakumar and DK Suresh, which DK Shivakumar has refuted. He's debunked it. He's denied it. Tapes given to DK brothers months ago is his claim. These things are difficult to prove, but DK Shivakumar on his part has denied them. Sagai, a troubling question that a lot of people have been asking, it came to my mind a couple of days ago as well, is that with these videos, unedited videos of these sexual crimes, going viral across WhatsApp. Some of these have cropped up even on social media. The identities of the victims stand completely compromised. Apart from this being illegal, this could pose a very real threat to each of these victims who have not only faced the horror of being tortured sexually by this particular MP allegedly, but also with their identities out now. This could lead to very, very serious consequences in their own localities, in their own areas. Is the police aware of this? Are they taking cognizance of the possibility of this kind of trouble for these victims?
I don't think the police is taking any kind of cognizance when it comes to these kind of troubles that these victims might face, because the videos has already been circulated much before the elections, and if you notice, nobody is even trying to blur or do any kind of alteration to that particular video. It has been a raw footage which has been circulated to ensure a defeat of a politician, but none of them are worried, because many of these ladies are government official. One is a Zilla Panchayat member, one is a police inspector, but their identity has been completely revealed, their face is revealed. Nobody is even trying to morph that video and forward that or try to bring to notice to the police. See, talking about the government, if the government says that they aren't aware about this particular video, it is a clear failure of intelligence in the state, because the videos has been circulated to the people. Everybody have seen that on their respective mobile, and everybody has seen that has been circulated on social media. So if the police gives a blind eye to it, it seems to be a clear failure, and they try to distance themselves from this particular controversy. As a good citizens, as a good citizens of India, if anybody get these kind of videos, they should immediately alert and escalate the issue with the police and say that so-and-so a video has been forwarded without verifying and without giving any kind of clarification on the same.
Okay, thanks very much, Saga and Anaga, for joining me on this story. We will continue to keep an eye on this story. Remember, Prajwal Revanna has not said one word since this story broke here on India Today. We will continue to track it. Thanks to our reporters for the moment.